Hey, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Quarbit, and I will be your host today for Quarbit Universalis 4 as we head into episode 15 of our... I guess we're actually just Japan now, aren't we? We are now Japan into, I guess, Kirishitan Japan. In the future, not right now, obviously, but in the future we will be Kirishitan Japan. I think we formed Japan last episode, and I also messed up my introduction last episode by saying it was episode 13 instead of 14, but we're gonna forget about that now. Let's just focus on the present. So, we're still at war with Manchu, of course, and we need to really piece out of this war. It looks like my peace deal was not saved, which is a little bit of a bugger, but this would be all that I'm willing to take from them. Of course, this would be really ridiculous to have to core and do everything with, but it would be pretty decent land. I think the more realistic-looking province would have looked like something that just has mountains, which I think actually all these areas are just mountains, which is pretty nice. It's a really, really easy to defend port if we do it that way. Not port, but you know, area, I suppose. Do we need a national manpower modifier? Not really. Morale of armies? Well, we're not going to be doing any fighting, but in case we are. Again, I'm not 100% certain as to how the whole scenario is going to play out if they peace out and become a tributary of Ming again. Something I'm really anxious about, and I hope I never have to find out. Yeah, hopefully we just never have to find out about it, and that'll make my life easier if we can just carry on with our lives. You guys are protecting trade. We're gonna put all of our ships in here. Actually, no, you can protect trade and or privateer at the same time. 22 from Girin and, of course, 0.32 from Beijing. So, of course, we're gonna send you off to go privateer, I suppose. You can even have the Admiral. You're gonna go chill over there. Actually, we can take these two ships and get them to either plus 0.35 or... Okay, I guess it's just better to, for some reason, protect trade. Yeah, I'm still kind of puzzled about that. Everything I know about how trade works tells me that that should not work in that way at all, but I guess it just does, and I don't know what to say about that. It just, sometimes it does that. We won the siege of that. Okay, that should probably give us enough war score to do something minor here. Now, I was thinking we might want to have a small front against Ming, instead of having a spread out one. But actually, because when we do fight Ming, they're going to try and advance through here, of course, which will have about a bunch of mountains. Now, if I have a wide thing, then they might attack up here. I could focus up here, and it would take too long to get across, which would work for me. I just don't have the war score for something like this. I can do this, which would give me a 1, 2, 3, 4... a 4-province front against Ming. It's probably the best I can do. That's what it looks like to me. Because we really are getting a little bit close on the edge here of a potential war with Ming, which I'm not really too happy about. Their capital's been sieged. Everything's been taken from them. I think we're going to have to go with what we have here. Unfortunate as it may be, this is the best we can do, and I really don't want to involve myself in a war with Ming right now, so this is the safest possible thing we can do. Just taking this and being done. Now, it's not very much development. That's true. It's 8. Actually, no. Some areas are okay. Just a couple of 3 dev, but that's not a problem. Yeah, it's the best we can take for now. This is it. This is our war with Manchu, and we're going to grab the peace. Be done with that. There we go. Our name is a little bit bigger. We grabbed a little bit of Manchuria. And it should be manageable to core, not cost, to core. Should be somewhat manageable. I'm afraid we're gonna be a little bit behind in tech now for our admin, but that's fine. That's not a problem. I'm surprised we also only have 3 innovativeness. It's kind of weird, but oh well. We're gonna bring all of our troops into here because they're gonna help suppress some trade. Now, when it comes to, we actually have to invade. Okay, we have to conquer Okinawa before we can conquer Korea. That's terrible. That's no fun at all. But oh well. There's nothing I can do about that. We'll have to build up our navy and then face Ming head on. 1v1 hopefully, because they have no allies. So face them 1v1. Hopefully destroy them. Just devastate their coasts completely. Get their war exhaustion up to 20. And then we can Well, you know, maybe I can... Yeah, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to invade Okinawa, so I get taking war score, and then I'm going to just destroy their coastline. If I can, of course. That's all. It all depends on if it's doable. If I manage to make that work somehow, which may or may not. It depends on a lot of things. We'll probably be fine. We'll figure something out, probably. Ooh! You know, we are to the throne. Yoshimune. Okay, cool. And, I mean, he's a 2-2-3. A little bit below average. Nothing too special, nothing too terrible. He's okay, I guess. Those natives are... These colonies should be done kind of soon-ish. I don't want that to be too loud. So let me turn that down a bit. Lose money and we get Diplo. Okay, so we're just paying for Diplo. Sure, I'll take that. That's really good, actually. Yeah, I'll just pay for Diplo, sure. And we can probably use that for this, actually. Technology cost, that would be really, really nice to grab, but we don't really have the points to go ahead and do that. The colonial range doesn't matter to me right now, actually. We could go for Global Empire and grab Modernization. The institution spread, the technology cost would be really, really nice. Especially the technology cost is what I'm looking at moreover. And not only that, keep in mind, also having the bonus from exploration, having the plus 25% naval force limit. It's really powerful, because we're going to need more ships to fight Ming. And our force limit as a base sits at around... Oh wait, we don't have any modifiers for it, do we? Yeah, no, we don't have any modifiers. So we can get the plus 25. It's not plus 25 based off of like the base number, it's based off of all the provinces as well. I was just thinking we don't have any single like modifier to increase or decrease that, so yeah, it's fine. That'll give us an extra, would that be 25, so 10, 12.5, maybe 13 at most, an extra 13 ships, which isn't bad. It's pretty good, right? I think I'm doing that math correct. Maybe. So we could grab this. It's really, really tempting. In fact, I think so, because naval equipment manufacturer, you don't really need that. Colonial range, don't really need that. I'm willing to take this. It'll give me the tech decrease. It'll give me the ship increase. Yeah, look at that. So many more ships we can make, which sounds like a plan to me. Now we have enough. We have more than enough light ships, right? So it's going to be heavies and galleys from here on out. Now, Ming, I want to click on navies, actually. It doesn't have as many ships as I do, but we really do want to follow up on those galleys and those heavies, just to make sure. They have a lot of transports, so it should be easy to just take them down, but those heavies and galleys will be pretty vital, so let's build ourselves up to... If we can, I'd like to build up to 10 heavies, actually, because that'll unlock our... mission as well, I think. Create the Grand Fleet. Yeah, 10 heavy ships. Which will be good. That means we can grab Merle of Navies and yearly naval tradition for a little while at least. And that'll give us a little bit more power against Ming. Just to make sure if we don't shatter the Navy all at once, we can at least wear them down over time. Is this worth it? In which area? I'm assuming that would be over here, right? In Hokkaido? Oh no, actually, I did all this. Over here, probably. Yeah, okay, I converted one area to Shinto. That made it a lot easier to keep that unrest under control. Yeah, that being said, I don't think it's worth it. We already have the guys here, making sure no unrest happens. I think we're okay. I don't think we need to actually do that. So, let me just be certain about one thing to make sure I'm not messing anything up. Okay, now we're good. I thought maybe I was on the time-lapse thing, which I was doing earlier to test out a France game. But no, we're good. We're solid. Because then you wouldn't hear my voice, and I'd be really upset about that if you didn't hear my voice this entire time. That'd be a rip, actually. So, as for our allies and other such things, which are you two, let's be better friends. Let's start with that. Nothing else to spend our diplomats on. Looks like Manchu is now another tributary of Ming, although their liberty desire is 83%. I wonder if Manchu has a specific reason for that. Obviously, they're a much smaller nation than Ming, but Manchu historically really did some interesting things in China, so it'd be interesting to see how that actually plays out. And it looks like they made them release Haiji too, or maybe they already had that. I don't really know. 100 population, what is it, my birthday or something? You're gonna make this colony happen a lot faster. Which one is that one? That is the one with the actual colonists, so that's gonna be great. That means I can send the next one over to Mexico really soon. Really soon. Oh, you know what I forgot to do, and I feel a little bit dumb. I moved them over, but didn't actually get them to suppress. Ooh, that was stupid. That was stupid of me. Should not have done that. Oh well. Now, in all these areas, will I be stating areas in Manchu? Will I be stating these? Yeah, I think I will. This will be a full state as well. Oh, okay, it's done. It is done. Okay, great. We are going to... That doesn't matter right now. That's going to be important in a few years. But yeah, we're going to send him all the way down here. All the way into Mexico. Yep. That's exactly what it sounds like. Now, I also want to see how many... Oh, wait, what am I talking about? Of course you have alliances, but they mean nothing. I'll be able to destroy you anyway. Yeah, that's fine. How about... We just send the colonists for this one. That was the bottom one, right? Yes, it was. Okay. Can you actually walk there? Oh, yeah, you can. Great, okay. Go ahead and do that. I'm wondering if it'll take roughly the same amount of time. Probably less time for the colonists to arrive. Hopefully nothing bad happens. I think they'll be okay to just make it down the coast of California, down to Mexico. Manchurian separatists, that fast, huh? Really? That quick, huh? Yeah, you guys are really upset. Why are you guys so upset? Intolerance, non-accepted culture, overextension. That's terrible. This is all bad, actually. Separatism, intolerance. My intolerance is bad. It would be, because I'm not very good at converting. And my tolerance of heathens is, very low. Okay, can I at least... I can't really accept your culture without actually coring you, though, so I guess we're just gonna have to fight you. 26,000, that should be a win for us. So we'll let them spawn. They should be... One more day. Come on. There they are, okay. Oh, good, some spawn on us. That makes it even better for us. We don't have to fight them separately. We can just go like this. I don't know if we're fast enough to catch them. Definitely not. Yeah, no, that's not going to happen. That's unfortunate, but it is what it is. We can get rid of them. Give me like maybe 10 years of peace while we figure out this whole situation. And then we can move on. So these guys will be able to fix this, and... Oh, there's more up here, really? What are you why are you trying to do separatism? What separatists are you? Yeren. Oh, I forgot. They had cores here, don't they? They still have cores all over the place. Damn it. That sucks. Kinda sucks a bit. Oh well. These guys can just stay there and, I guess, get all their guys back. You don't actually need to be there anymore. Yeah, sorry. I kind of forgot about you. We can get you to go and protect trading Giren, because I'm sure that's going to be more than privateering. We can get a new idea. We're not going to, though. Oh, Korea had internal conflicts for a while, apparently, and I didn't even realize. Okay. We can also turn this fort down, because we don't need it. We can also not invade Korea, because that's not going to happen. I'm wondering if Ming's going to lose any more land. Recall. What is Eastern Chubu? So you're telling me this entire area loses a bunch of autonomy if I kill them, right? Is that what I'm hearing correctly? Because if that is the case, then I might as well. You know what? Oh, that's 50 autonomy. That's disgusting. Eastern Chubu? That's a lot of autonomy. I don't really like having a lot of autonomy. But in the end, it is the better thing to take. because the base manpower, because I get one in each of these provinces in Eastern Chubu, so I get an extra 4 manpower. I mean, well, it's up to preference. I just don't want to move all the troops over. So, yeah, maybe I'm just selfish. Oh, okay, so we ended the incident, Iko-Iki, and we get temple towns. For 50 years, okay. That's a lot of manpower. For 50 years. Okay, that's interesting. Definitely interesting. I can also grab extra 2 Carracks. I will finally build the flagship. Okay, we'll get rid of 1 Carrack. We'll build the flagship. It's just gonna be, I don't know, a beast made of wood or something like that. We could make it just really, really powerful, like flagship cannons, flagship durability, and like, I don't know, that sounds so stupid. That sounds so stupid. Why would I do that? I don't want to do that. Why would I do that? We could make it light ships for, yeah, trade power per ship and fleet. That's always like the best one to take. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. It's just always the best one. Now, fleet blockade on siege, that's actually really, really nice to have. That means I'd have to pop between making it a trade one and an attack one. But I'd have to do that anyway, so... Let me turn that down a bit. I don't know why it's so loud in my ears today. I don't know if that's just me or if it's my computer. I have no idea, but it's really loud. And then, one more thing. Privateer efficiency. Then it doesn't matter where I sign them, it'll always be useful. Or I could get something more useful and... I mean, there's nothing really that's more useful, to be honest. We could just take that. Sure. Now, what was that name of that one of the Japanese flagship in World War II? I feel like it was called the Yamamoto or something. But that doesn't sound quite right. So we're just going to name it something random. We're going to name it the Isonami. That's what it's going to be called. That's going to be our flagship. It's going to be trade route maps, mortars, and spare Jolly Roger. It's not the best flagship, but I'll take it. Sure, whatever. It's just going to be a light ship. Because you can't make war galleys be your flagship for whatever reason, which, whatever. I don't actually care, but whatever. Whatever times 3. So, we now have 10 Carracks. We're going to have enough room for 3 more war galleys when we can fit them. And that'll be great. Lose... Oh, that's a lot of money. Or gain a lot of inflation. Ooh, you're not really going to give me a good option here, are you, Paradox? Ah, God. Okay. That's a lot of inflation. Jeez, that's a lot of inflation. Oh, you're killing me, Paradox. Ooh, we'll go with the inflation. We'll just have to take our time getting rid of it, you know? You know what, I might as well convert actually now that I think about it. Because we have that missionary guy, we might as well use him while we have him. Bushilu's influence. Oh yeah, my estates. I can't ask for anything, but I kind of just remember they were there. 49.92, I might as well ask for money. Sure, they're a little bit upset, but they won't be for very long, so that's fine. War galleys, right, so we can make 3 more. 1, 2, 3 more. And we'll have a full navy. We'll probably, maybe this episode, no, not this episode. Next episode, we'll probably invade Ming or something. Hopefully, maybe, we'll see. And we'll not invade. Of course, we'll have to blockade and hopefully get their war exhaustion up to a ridiculous number, decimate their fleet, and you know, that sort of stuff. Ooh, it looks like it's actually the fall of Manchu now. Maybe even Korea's gonna have a piece of that later on, when their truce expires, because I'm sure they have one. Yeah, they do. So it looks like Korea's even gonna have a piece of that when they're done, because Manchu is getting obliterated right now. Yikes. We can now grab this, though, and this, and give me these, which is good. Because, oh yeah, we're actually gonna be able to be, yeah, that was English, I'm sure. We can actually get the next tech, probably, which is surprising, to say the least. Mercantilism, or lose mercantilism, and get trade efficiency for 10 years. Trade power minus 10, just minus 10, right? And our trade power is how much? 370. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's clearly a winner here as to which one I should take. We should grab that, just to get that back. Okay, yeah, they are down here and everything's working out. That's cool. Conquest against Comanche. Okay, yeah. I always confuse that with the Sapmi flag, and I don't know why. It's really similar, kind of, in its own way. But yeah, this is gonna be done soon. What is that? 100 a year? Oh, because you have adjacent, so this one has -5 because there's no adjacency. Yeah, okay. You have the no adjacency penalty. Oh, that's a lot of ducats. I don't need that manpower. Give me that money. Ooh, that is spicy. Some spicy money. Give me that another war galley as well, just so we can bully Ming a little bit easier. Lose admin or lose military, and we're losing the military. We're fine. In fact, I don't need as many military points. We can probably spend a few. Once again, yeah, this is the peak of military spending in EU4. Just manpower development. Can I actually decrease this army maintenance by half? I feel like that would be solid for saving a little bit of money. Now, a normal person would say, oh, just use the advisors, it's fine. Yeah, okay, I guess, but, I don't know. Kind of want those advisors, even though they're expensive. They're nice to have. This level 3 admin, you know, he's pretty chill. We're gonna need that admin for things anyway. Like, you know, yearly inflation reduction, that's important. We'll want to take that as soon as we can, actually, because of that inflation we just grabbed. Yeah, it kind of sucks. But what can you do? We're going to bring those guys over there. And okay, I thought I had one more ship or something like that. But no, I don't think so. So you guys are going to be my Great Navy. See, I don't know what the Japanese actually called their navy in World War II. So if I tried to say it, I would probably be wrong and probably just be racist. So yeah. Prestige or morale of armies for 20 years. Is there... First of all, Jean Barret is like a really non-Japanese name. So, that's interesting. Anyway, morale of armies plus 5%. We'll take that. The prestige is not nearly as good as that. Prestige will give you, that'll give me 5 prestige. That'll give me, what, 0.5% morale of armies? For arguably less time, probably. Yeah, there's an obvious answer here. Those guys are fine. Did it say Manhattan? Oh my god, I made it all the way to the other side of America, and I didn't even notice. It doesn't even look like the other side of America, because it looks tilted to me. Because you don't really see, like, the whole thing. So it looks like this is the tip of the US, when really it's not. Anyway. I don't know why I'm just being weird about that, but... yeah. You guys are, of course, both in the same node, right? Because if you are, I don't know why you're being weird and not grouping up. Makes me uncomfortable. Oh. Now you guys would actually benefit from privateering. Yeah, I don't get that. I don't get that at all. I didn't even know I had those ships there. That's a little bit awkward. Yeah, that's a little bit awkward. So apparently we have a lot more ships. I thought it was just these ones and the lights, but no, we actually have a lot. A lot of ships. Woo, a lot of things to notice. Oh, our military leader has left us. My conquistador is very dead. Ming also doesn't like me. Well, dude, I don't care. That's the point. Ming is not supposed to like me. Yes, you have figured out my purpose. Right, anyway. Let's go and figure out, are there any issues down here? Everyone's still doing fine, right? Okay, yeah, even on low maintenance, you guys are totally cool. I'll probably bump that down a bit, even more. Just to save more money. We have more ships here that can go over there. So we're gonna have like a grand... Woo! Finally, the Cascadia. The Cascadia, whole nation thing, colonial nation, has formed. We have maybe 5 minutes to name it and continue on with our day. A good suggestion was, I think I've done this before. You can find it in my Japan time lapse, where I just name it the English name, but based off of pronunciations for Japanese words and characters. So the way you would actually do this is you'd start off just by sounding it all out. So it's Cascadia, that's how it sounds in English. So you start with ka, okay, and then you gotta move to the next one. So kaska, but you don't really have like the sk sound in Japanese. You have the suk, but if you say it fast enough, it does like that sort of thing. So kask, and then adia. Now a doesn't sound. You can't really do this in Japanese. It doesn't work that way because it would sound like kasukadia. So we actually need to change it to kasu ke I, kasuke I, and then d kasuke dia. That's kind of how you would pronounce it. You know, syllable by syllable. That's how it would be written in if you were to write it in Roman letters, obviously. So kasuke I di a. Yeah, that sounds about right to me. I think so. So let's name it that. And I'm sure that's going to be really offensive to a lot of people, but at the same time, it was also requested of me, so this isn't my whole idea. Also someone else's, but anyway. That could either give... Oh, by itself is plus 0.42. Disgusting. But over here, even though it says plus 0.10, it doesn't actually take into account the fact that it has the spare Jolly Roger as well, so that's actually going to be super useful. Our spoils of war are actually at 2.09, which is pretty impressive. Pretty impressive number of ducats there. Actually, it's nearly 3 ducats. Also very, very impressive. Colonial range does not matter. Morale of navies. I mean, we'll be fighting Ming, just to make ourselves extra prepared. This is overkill, by the way. If you were wondering, this is definitely overkill. But I don't mind. I don't mind going overkill just to make sure I don't get destroyed by Ming. I'm totally okay with that. Admin tech cost decrease. See, that's really awkward because we just sort of accepted that, but that does last 20 years, so we're okay. Now let me check the time. Time both on my phone and in real life. Is that the one down here? Yes, it was. Okay, I thought it was maybe the one up here, and that would... Oh wait, it's already done. I must be dumb. I must be losing my mind. Because we have this one province here. We're going to move the next one. It's actually going to be in California itself. See, the Mexico colony is going to be carved out of the natives here, so it's going to be easy. But California cannot happen that way, so we're actually going to have to do it this way. Another thing we should look at is probably the development map mode. Look for the best development, which looks like it's actually here. So we're going to recall the colonist. Recall colonist. Yep. I'm going to expel a. I'm going to expel from probably Ainu, because I don't think I've accepted that still, which is fine with me. That was right here. Yeah, okay, so expel from Ainu. It's going to cost less as well, which is great. Oh, and it changes the colonist maintenance by minus 50%. Okay, I actually didn't know that. That's really cool. Well then let's do that. It's already a high development, so we'll just give it like a 0 development change. And one last trick before we go, we're going to have to just really quickly here, click on Cascadia. We're going to actually give subsidies. 2 ducats a month for 20 years. That will give your your colonial nation enough to colonize. So we're going to see that probably happen soon. They will soon realize that I think they have a tradition for colonies, actually. Oh, they have expansion as well. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. So they have expansion, meaning they should be able to expand. Just depends all on where they decide to do that. Because it looks like they're not really doing much right now. But they will. We just need to give them enough money for them to do so. They just need to have a balance of over 2. And then they'll usually send out a colonist. So... Anyway, I think that's actually all the time we have for today, unfortunately. I'm on a bit of a tight schedule. I wanted to get something out, though. So this is where we are. This is actually Quarbit signing off. Hope you had a fantastic time this episode. And as always, have a fantastic day.